Have you ever noticed that cats seem to have a favorite person, someone they follow around, snuggle with, and trust completely, while they ignore or even avoid others? What if I told you that it's not random, but actually based on specific traits and behaviors? Cats may have a reputation for being independent, but they form strong bonds with certain types of people. So, what kind of person does a cat truly love? If you want to become a cat's favorite human, stay tuned, because today we're breaking down the secret traits that make someone irresistible to cats. Number 1. People who respect their boundaries. One of the most important things to understand about cats is that they are not like dogs. They don't appreciate excessive handling, and they hate being forced into interactions. If you've ever met a cat and immediately tried to pick it up, you probably noticed that it squirmed, ran away, or even swiped at you. Cats prefer people who understand and respect their personal space. Instead of forcing affection, cat lovers who let the cat come to them are much more likely to gain their trust. The best approach is to allow the cat to make the first move, whether that means sniffing you, rubbing against you, or hopping onto your lap. Imagine you're meeting a new cat for the first time. Instead of reaching out to pet it right away, try sitting quietly and letting the cat observe you. Cats are naturally curious, and if they feel safe, they'll likely approach you on their own terms. Number 2. People who speak cat language. Have you ever noticed that some people seem to talk to cats in a way that they understand? That's because they intuitively use body language that cats find comforting. Here are some key signs of cat language that felines love. Slow blinking. If a cat looks at you and slowly closes and reopens its eyes, that's a sign of trust and affection. You can return the favor by slowly blinking back, which tells the cat that you're friendly. Soft eye contact. Unlike dogs, direct eye contact can be intimidating for cats. A soft, relaxed gaze is much more inviting. Respectful hand movements. Instead of reaching over a cat's head, which can feel threatening, try offering your hand at their level so they can sniff it first. People who naturally use these cues tend to make cats feel safe and comfortable, which increases the likelihood that a cat will warm up to them. Number 3. Gentle and calm. Personalities. Loud noises, sudden movements, and high-energy personalities can be overwhelming for cats. They prefer calm, predictable people who move gently and speak softly. If you've ever watched a cat interact with different people, you might have noticed that they tend to avoid those who are overly energetic or make erratic movements. Instead, they prefer people who are relaxed and patient. Cats are very attuned to energy, so if you're someone who has a naturally calm presence, you'll be much more likely to gain their trust. If you're meeting a cat for the first time, try speaking in a quiet, soothing voice and avoiding any sudden gestures. Number 4. People who provide food and treats. It's no surprise that cats love people who feed them. Food is one of the quickest ways to earn a cat's affection. In fact, some cats may bond more closely with the person who regularly provides their meals, even if other family members try to interact with them more. However, it's not just about giving food, it's also about how you do it. Hand-feeding treats or offering food in a way that allows the cat to feel safe and comfortable can strengthen your bond. If you want to win over a cat, try offering a small treat while sitting quietly. Let the cat come to you rather than pushing the food toward them. This builds positive associations and helps the cat see you as a source of good things. Number 5. People who play with them, but in the right way. Cats love to play, but they have a specific way they like to engage. Unlike dogs, who might enjoy roughhousing, cats prefer interactive play that mimics hunting behavior. The best way to bond with a cat is by using toys that trigger their natural instincts, such as wand toys that mimic birds or mice, laser pointers, as long as you occasionally let them catch a toy to avoid frustration, small plush toys that they can pounce on and kick. People who understand a cat's playstyle and engage them in stimulating activities are much more likely to gain their affection. Just be sure to read their body language. If a cat starts flicking its tail aggressively or backing away, it might be time to take a break. Number 6. People who provide comfortable spaces. Cats love comfort, and they naturally gravitate toward people who make them feel safe and cozy. If you provide a warm, quiet place for a cat to relax, they will associate you with security and positive experiences. Some simple ways to create a cat-friendly environment include setting up soft blankets or cozy cat beds in quiet areas, providing hiding spots like boxes or cat caves, keeping a stable routine so they feel secure in their environment. People who take the time to make a cat feel at home are much more likely to be loved by their feline companions. 7. People who let cats make the first move. Have you ever noticed that cats often approach people who are ignoring them? This is because cats prefer interactions that feel like their choice. A classic example is when a cat walks into a room full of people, and instead of going to the person calling them, they choose the one who isn't paying attention. This is because that person isn't overwhelming them with attention, making them feel safe. If you want a cat to like you, try this. Sit quietly and don't call the cat over. Let them sniff you or rub against you first. Resist the urge to pet them immediately. Wait for them to show signs that they're comfortable. By letting the cat decide how and when they interact, you'll earn their trust much faster. Number 8. People who pet them the right way. Not all petting is created equal. Some people unknowingly pet cats in ways that make them uncomfortable, which can lead to avoidance or even aggression. Here are some petting tips that cats love. Stick to their favorite spots. Most cats enjoy being scratched under the chin, on the cheeks, and at the base of the ears. Avoid sensitive areas. Many cats dislike having their belly, tail, or paws touched. Follow their cues. If a cat starts flicking its tail, flattening its ears, or moving away, stop petting immediately. The best way to ensure a cat enjoys petting is to let them guide the interaction. If they push their head into your hand, that's a clear sign they want more. Number 9. People with familiar or soothing scents. Cats rely heavily on scent, and they are more likely to feel comfortable around people who smell familiar. This is why cats often rub against their favorite humans. It's their way of marking them with their scent to claim them as part of their territory. If a cat already trusts you, they'll likely rub against your legs, hands, or even your face. This is a huge sign of affection. To make yourself more appealing to a cat, avoid strong perfumes or unfamiliar smells. Let a cat rub against you to transfer their scent. Wear clothes that already have the scent of a cat they trust. Scent plays a big role in feline relationships, so the more familiar you smell, the more likely a cat is to accept you. So, what kind of people do cats love the most? The answer is simple. People who respect their boundaries, speak their language, stay calm, provide food, engage in play, offer comfort, and let the cat take the lead. Did you recognize yourself in any of these traits? Let us know in the comments what kind of cat interactions you've had and whether your cat has a favorite person. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating videos about our feline friends. See you in the next one!